Shania Twain's iconic Any Man of Mine was inescapable in the summer of 1995. I'm diving into the song's impact on the charts, awards, fashion, and the state of country music in 1995. The three iconic guitar chords that changed the world, a video that shook up CMT, a song that lit up request lines across America. Let's go back to the song's beginnings. In a 1995 interview with CMT, Shania revealed how she and her then-husband, producer Mutt Lange, created the song. Shania says, "He kept playing this riff around the house, and I said, 'Do you realize how country that is? It is so country. That is a country song.' And I said, 'We gotta write this song, and we gotta write it country.'" And she continues to say, "Well, I have this one song that I kind of like the attitude of it, and it was actually called This Man of Mine. So we changed it from This Man of Mine to Any Man of Mine. The melody stayed the same on that line, and everything else changed." Shania continues, "The lyrics are pretty demanding in this song, but that's the fun of it. Us women are more realistic than that. We realize that this man doesn't exist." So let's talk about that immediately recognizable guitar opening. Like, you just know what that song is as soon as those notes hit. Guitarist Larry Byram, he's the one who played guitar on that record. And if you go back and listen to Breathe from Faith Hill or Tim McGraw's Angry All the Time, both of those songs have those well-known guitar openings, that acoustic guitar sound, and that's what you get with Any Man of Mine as well. The song was released on April 26, 1995, and it would become one of radio's most requested songs. This is from Shania's second album, The Woman in Me, and pretty soon she would be making her network TV debut. She was playing everywhere from The Late Show with David Letterman, Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, and The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. During her July 12th appearance on The Tonight Show, Shania, she wore the outfit from the song's iconic video. Just a few years ago in 2020, Shania did an interview with Vogue magazine, and she was talking about all of her fashion choices back in the 90s. And when she got to this video, she said, "I'm a little surprised that I did wear this on national television, but it is all about comfort. So these are my personal jeans and my personal vest and my personal tank top that I cropped myself with scissors. I had really tiny hips and big athletic legs, so it was really hard to fit into jeans. This was my one pair that fit me comfortably, and it was like my go-to pair." After 20 weeks of radio play, Any Man of Mine reached its peak, landing at number 1 on July 2nd, 1995. The cassette single was cresting the country singles charts for the 10th consecutive week, and her landmark album, The Woman in Me, it was the best-selling album in country music. So she's number 1 on the radio charts, the singles charts, and the album charts. And this marks the first time an artist in country music has topped all of those 3 charts at the same time. And the accolades and nominations, they just keep pouring in. Shania is nominated for several awards at the Canadian Country Music Awards that fall, and she swept every single category she was eligible in. And then she got 4 big nominations from the Country Music Association. She was nominated for Female Vocalist, the Horizon Award, Single and Music Video of the Year for Any Man of Mine. And Shania would get to make her very first appearance on the CMA Awards, and this might have been one of the most memorable opening performances in CMA history. It took place at the Grand Ole Opry House, and the song starts, and you see Shania, she is emerging from the crowd. So we see Shania kind of playfully strolling and flirting along the aisles of the Grand Ole Opry House. And it's all in good fun. She goes up to Marty Stewart, John Michael Montgomery, Tim McGraw, Rhett Akins, and there's that fun moment with Johnny Cash. There was a moment where she sat in Travis Tritt's lap, and that was their only encounter at this point. And this is back in 1995. And the two actually never ran into each other again until 2017, when they were judges on the USA's Real Country, that was a singing competition show. They brought that moment up, they laughed and they joked about it, so it was all in good fun back then. Shania didn't win any of the awards that she was nominated for at the CMAs, but the next night you could find her on TNN's Music City Tonight with Crook and Chase, and she talked about her CMA experience. Shania said, "Well, I always get nervous. You never get used to it. I think you get a case of the nerves. I think I was excited. I don't know if it was exciting nerves or if it was just butterflies, but I was really honored to be there to open the show, and it was kind of like my prize for the night. I realized that that is the key and the coolest spot of the night, and I just have to thank producer Walter Miller for letting me do it. As 1995 ended, Shania played the hit song during the legendary Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. A few months later, Shania would be nominated for several Grammys, and she landed a coveted spot on the broadcast that next year in 1996. Shania was nominated for the big award, Best New Artist, which is kind of a rare feat for a country artist at this point of time. And her song, Any Man of Mine, it scored Best Country Song and Best Female Vocal Performance nominations. And when it comes to the most played country songs of 1995, let's break down the top 10. Tracy Lawrence kicks off the list at number 10 with If the World Had a Front Porch. Neil McCoy is at number 9 with They're Playin' Our Song. Vince Gill was at number 8 with You Better Think Twice. At number 7, you had This Woman and This Man from Clay Walker. Trisha Yearwood's Thinking About You was at number 6. John Michael Montgomery was at number 5 with I Can Love You Like That. Summer's Comin' by Clint Black is at number 4. Tim McGraw's I Like It, I Love It is at number 3. And then there it is at number 2, Any Man of Mine from Shania. And the most played country hit of 1995, that was the Grundy County Auction from John Michael Montgomery. And Any Man of Mine, the legacy continues. You can find it on the Waking Up in Reno soundtrack. You can hear it all the time performed by contestants on American Idol and The Voice. Shania even joined Kelsey Ballerini at Stagecoach one year and they performed it. Shania's iconic video, it has racked up over 200 million views. And all these years later, it is safe to say this is what a woman wants, and undoubtedly the rest of the world too. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of the deep dives into country music and the ladies of country and all the new music coming out. You can join me each week for my syndicated radio show as well. Be sure to check out acrossthecountry.com for a station near you.